Imagine a machine so massive, it can move mountains with ease. These wheel loaders aren't just tools, they're giants, built to handle the toughest jobs on Earth. How do they do it? What's the secret behind their raw power? Stick around, because what you're about to see will blow your mind. Hitachi ZW550-6, the giant loader that eats gravel for breakfast. On the surface, the ZW550-6 might look tame. It's a wheel loader after all, basically a fancy name for a big shovel on wheels, right? Wrong. This is Hitachi's largest and most powerful wheel loader, weighing in at 104,700 pounds, 52 US tons. Its bucket? A monstrous 13 cubic yards, enough to scoop up a minivan and not even blink. The engine? A brawny 511 horsepower behemoth that powers this loader up inclines like they're minor speed bumps. Fuel tank? 165 gallons. That's a lot of fuel for something that looks like it belongs in a quarry, but moves like it's on a mission from a war movie. Its tires alone stand taller than a grown man, and each scoop moves enough earth to fill an entire dump truck. And the cab? It's not just comfy, it's futuristic. Dual touchscreen displays, joystick steering, and 360-degree visibility make it feel more like a spaceship than a construction machine. ZW550-6 isn't just about size, it's about speed, power, and doing the job faster than any machine in its class. Hitachi built this loader for one reason: domination. Cat 992K, the titan of wheel loaders. Alaska's Fort Knox mine is brutal. Temperatures can drop so low, even steel complains. But the Cat 992K doesn't back down. I saw it work at sunrise, engines rumbling, digging through frozen gold-bearing rock like it was nothing. Bucket capacity, 10.5 cubic yards. That's nearly 3 hot tubs of dirt every lift. Engine, 1,000 horsepower, raw muscle paired with smart hydraulics. Dimensions 23 feet tall, 42 feet long, as high as a 2-story cabin, and about 4 pickup trucks long. Fuel tank 518 gallons diesel, around $2,400 per refill, worth it in every frosty shift. Cold weather ready, starts up in -40 degrees Fahrenheit, with heaters and frost-resistant systems that keep it moving. Price, $3.5 million. Same as a Rolls-Royce collection, except this one works overtime. Operators say the 992K is built like a linebacker and runs like a quarterback. Every scoop, every dump. It's reliable, clean, and feels like a natural part of the landscape. XCMG LW1400KN, China's giant wheel loader. Now picture this. You're standing in front of a steel bucket taller than your living room wall. Suddenly hydraulics hiss and 50 tons of machine roll forward. That's the XCMG LW1400KN, China's heavyweight wheel loader. Its bucket, 18 cubic yards, enough to fill 2 backyard swimming pools of gravel in just a few scoops. At nearly 50 tons, it's the size of a blue whale. Only this whale runs on diesel and eats rock for breakfast. Under the hood, a 968 horsepower engine pumps out torque so massive it could twist a suspension bridge. Top speed? About 25 miles per hour. Doesn't sound fast until you realize that's a freight train on wheels coming straight at you. Fuel tank, weigh 317 gallons. Every refill could keep a convoy of pickups running for days. Inside the cab, operators sit in ergonomic seats with dual touchscreens, climate control, and panoramic visibility. Some joke it feels more like piloting a spaceship than driving a loader. All that's missing is a Netflix login. When it lifts, One scoop can load an entire 40-ton dump truck in seconds. The LW1400KN doesn't just move Earth. It declares that China's future in mega machines has already arrived. Le Tourneau L2350, the king who doesn't bow. This isn't just a machine. It's the Guinness certified king. The L2350 doesn't roll onto the site. It emerges like a steel colossus waking up. Imagine standing beneath a creature that weighs more than 2 Boeing 747s. That's 260 tons of muscle, designed to dominate. Its 53 cubic yard bucket could bury your living room or swallow a full-size pickup truck. And with a payload of 160,000 pounds, the weight of 8 school buses, it lifts more in one scoop than most machines do in an hour. Add 2,300 plus horsepower, and you're looking at something stronger than 2 Bugatti Chirons combined. Estimated price, $3.5 million. Fuel tank capacity, 1,800 gallons. Cost to fill tank, $9,000 at $5 a gallon. To own this beast, you'd need to drop the kind of cash that buys a mansion, and then some. When I watched it work, the ground didn't just shake, it stepped back. Liber L586 X-Power, the intelligent muscle. Quiet, calm, but make no mistake, this machine thinks. The Liber L586 X-Power glides across job sites with 32 tons of efficiency, as heavy as 5 adult hippos, aided by a hybrid drive that saves 30% on fuel. Its 9.2 cubic yard bucket might not sound massive, until you realize it can scoop up enough gravel to fill a small hot tub. And with 45,000 pounds of breakout force, it could rip a shipping container clean off its moorings. Estimated price, $900,000. Fuel tank capacity, 105 gallons. Cost to fill tank, $525. Under $1 million to own one of the smartest heavy machines on Earth? That's a steal, if you can handle it. It's like watching a chess master who can deadlift a semi. One operator told me, it listens to the ground better than I do. Komatsu WA1208, the giant loader. Mining in Western Australia isn't for the faint of heart, but the Komatsu WA1208 moves through it like a calm force of nature. With a bucket capacity of 26 cubic yards, enough to carry over 3,000 gallons of water, and a lift force of 53,000 pounds, it treats car-sized boulders like foam blocks. Its 1,892 horsepower engine hums like a freight train with finesse. And with an operating weight of 115 tons, roughly equal to 25 adult elephants, it's no featherweight, but it dances like one. Estimated price, $1.8 million. Fuel tank capacity, 1,320 gallons. Cost to fill tank, $6,600. If you've got nearly $2 million to spend, this might be the smoothest brute you'll ever drive. The operator looked at me mid-shift and said, "It's not muscle, it's muscle with rhythm." Cat 995K, the giant that never sleeps. Southern Arizona, 2 p.m., air thick with desert heat, still 95 gas. And there she was, Jenna's Cat 995K, idling like a giant cat in the dark. You could barely see her face behind the dusty glass, but when the bucket dropped, you felt it. In operating weight, 540,000 pounds, to equivalent to 90 adult hippos. Engine, 1,117 horsepower. Bucket capacity, 57 cubic yards. To an entire living room's volume in one scoop. Height, 22 feet. Length, 55 feet. Fuel tank, 1,500 gallons. $7,000 to fill in. Price, more than 2 Ferraris and a yacht combined. Jenna runs night shifts all winter. Says it's the only time she feels calm. Just her, the engine hum, and a mountain that needs moving. People think it's just a job, she said. But when I'm up here, it's like flying a starship through the dirt. Volvo 350h, the Scandinavian sniper. There's elegance in silence. The Volvo 350h doesn't roar, it calculates. Weighing 55 tons, about the same as 12 adult giraffes, it lifts 40,000 pounds with precision that rivals surgical steel. Its 18.3 cubic yard bucket handles 200 cement bags like groceries. Under the hood, 540 horsepower hums smoothly. You'd think it's soft until you watch it clear a collapsed hillside in 10 minutes flat. Estimated price, $800,000. Fuel tank capacity, 150 gallons. Cost to fill tank, $750. To park one of these in your garage, you'd need CEO money and a really big garage. It doesn't show off, it outperforms. Liebherr L 580X Power, the heavy loader. Now picture Chicago, where space is cramped and deadlines brutal. The Liebherr L 580X Power, nicknamed the heavy loader, glides through like a steel ballerina. Weighing 62,000 pounds, the same as 10 elephants, it's no lightweight. Its 11 cubic yard bucket can dump 2 backyard hot tubs worth of gravel in one scoop. With 340 horsepower, it's got the punch of a Dodge Charger Hellcat. But what operators love most is agility. In crowded urban projects, precision matters. One operator described it perfectly. It feels like driving a ballet dancer in steel boots. Heavy work, but with grace. Its efficiency is also groundbreaking. Liebherr's X-Power drive system cuts fuel consumption by up to 30% compared to older loaders. In US dollars, that's tens of thousands saved annually. Money that can make or break a construction project. For city crews under pressure to meet deadlines and control costs, the L580X Power isn't just another loader. It's the heavy hitter that saves time, saves fuel, and keeps projects moving even in the tightest corners. Caterpillar 994K, the bedrock bully. The 994K doesn't ask for permission. It demands a ground move. This 242-ton beast, about the weight of 3 humpback whales, can lift 120,000 pounds. Imagine 3 tanks hanging off its bucket. The 32 cubic yard scoop swallows material like a black hole, or enough dirt to fill an average backyard swimming pool. It's got 1,739 horsepower and moves with the snarl of a beast that's tasted bedrock before. Estimated price, $2.5 million. Fuel tank capacity, 2,100 gallons. Cost to fill tank, $10,500. You don't just buy this machine, you make a statement, one that rumbles. I saw it fill a 240-ton haul truck in 3 passes. The crew calls it the Bully, and honestly, it earns a name every day. Cat 988K the loader, built for war. At a copper mine in Tucson, Arizona, where the summer heat hits 115 degrees Fahrenheit, I saw Maria fire up her Cat 988K like it was just another dance rehearsal. She called it her desert tank, big, hot, and impossible to stop. Operating weight, 112,574 pounds. Same as a blue whale on land. Engine, 541 HP. Bucket capacity, 12 cubic yards. Half an above-ground pool per scoop. Height, 13.3 feet. Length, 39 feet. Fuel tank, 300 gallons. $1,400 per refill. Price, $1.1 million. 10 luxury SUVs, but this one lifts mountains. Maria's only 29, but she handles the 988K like it's part of her. She loaded 2 100-ton trucks in under 10 minutes. It's not just horsepower, she told me, wiping sweat from her brow. It's control. And she listens better than my ex ever did. Cat 982XE, the midsize technologist. Ever seen a wheel loader that thinks before it lifts? The Cat 982XE isn't just smart, it's surgical. It delivers brute force with pinpoint control, redefining what midsize means on a modern job site. Operating weight, 78,264 pounds, about the same as 13 Ford F-150s stacked together. Net power, 404 horsepower, with Cat's XE advanced electric drive transmission. Bucket capacity, 6.25 to 23.5 cubic yards, enough to scoop up an entire backyard patio in one pass. Height, 12.3 feet. Length, 34.8 feet. Fuel tank, 112 gallons, stretched further with hybrid drive efficiency. Price, $675,000. Troy, a site manager in Denver, runs 2 982 XEs on his concrete yard. He said the difference was night and day after switching from conventional loaders. You get muscle without the mess. This thing delivers power like a diesel but feels like a battery. From loading hoppers to stacking material with inch-perfect precision, the 982 XE blends technology, control, and comfort. It's the mid-size choice for operators who expect more from their machine. And get it. Cat 980, the versatile site commander. If you could only bring one machine to a job site, this is it. The Cat 980 is fast, powerful, and insanely adaptable. It's the multi-tool of the heavy equipment world. Operating weight, 66,877 pounds, roughly equal to 10 bull elephants on the move. Net power, 393 HP. Bucket capacity, 4.75 to 17 cubic yards. Load a full-size van worth of material in one scoop. Height, 12 feet. Length, 33.5 feet. Fuel tank, 112 gallons. Price, $615,000. In Houston, I met Carlos, a contractor who runs 980s across highway jobs and utility work. He said if you blindfolded him and dropped him anywhere, he'd still pick the 980. It's quick, it's tough, and it can do just about everything but cook lunch. From backfilling trenches to loading gravel, it's the loader that makes average operators look like pros, and pros look legendary. These wheel loaders aren't just big machines. They're the real heavyweights that move mountains and get the job done like nothing else. Whether it's a tough job or a tough terrain, they power through it all. If you were blown away, hit that like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more jaw-dropping machines.